Hello everyone, and welcome to the WVHTPA 2024 recap, which was, well, compiled in 2025. To start off with, I apologize if my voice is a bit husky, as I currently am down with COVID-19. Yeah. It's been a momentous year from the channel. We went from just over 100 subscribers to 313. The most watched video has over 40,000 views. And of course, commentary's been added. And here are some of the highlights. My first video with commentary was of this, the Zamboni as it cleans the ice at Ice HQ in Reservoir, Victoria, Australia. We watched this end-set power up the gradient as it leaves Warrnambool on a rainy morning. I actually travelled on one of these down to Warrnambool. However, the video was unfortunately too long to upload, so I may have to have another go in smaller segments perhaps. I recorded this footage at Southern Cross while boarding. Here we passed North Geelong. The end sets have now been retired from service on the Warrnambool line, which I think is a sad loss indeed. These elegant workhorses were the backbone of the V line for many years. And personally, they're my favourite locomotive and I have a soft spot for them. In August, we watched a J-Class steam locomotive shunt in Castlemaine. We also explored Bendigo by tram on the historic Bendigo tramway. This beautifully preserved historic tramway is well worth a visit for anyone in the area. It's also a useful way of getting around town. I also started making stop-motion animation Lego plane crash recreations, which were hugely popular. This one is Ethiopian Airlines Flight ET302. I don't think the decorations were bad for someone with a bloody felt-tipped pen and a lack of hand-eye coordination. We flew to Tasmania from Melbourne on Rex's Boeing 737-800s, aircraft that has now been retired from the airline's fleet. Service on Rex was great, and all the crew members were really kind and caring. On the way back, I contracted the flu and pneumonia. And we visited the amazing treasure trove that is the Tasmanian Transport Museum in Glenorchy in Hobart. We visited the HMAS Castlemaine, Australia's last surviving naval corvette. I recreated the 2002 Jubiling in mid-air collision.
Terrain. Oh.
We watched this Bombardier Global business jet being hangared at Essendon Airport after arriving from Nadi in Fiji. We visited the Ansett Museum in Hamilton, a small town in regional Victoria. A hidden gem full of relics of the deceased airline. We rode on a historic Walker rail car on the equally historic Yarra Valley Railway. We flew on a Virgin Boeing 737-800 down to Tasmania and back again. On a boiling hot 38 degrees Celsius spring day, we visited the Tyre Bear Show in the Mornington Peninsula, and boy was it worth it. Tiger moths, F-86 Sabres, and even a C-130. We raced and, I might add, beat this cube freight locomotive coming into Southern Cross Station. We explored a Vickers Viscount stored at the Moorabbin Air Museum. And lastly, we watched this lovely 1965 built historic Y-class locomotive shunting freight and rolling stock at Geelong Station. Again, it's been a momentous year, and I couldn't have done it without the help of my family, my friends. Yeah, it's been absolutely wonderful. And of course, you guys, the viewers. So have a good time, and take a moment to think back on a really good year.